Happy Cosmic Tuesday, everybody. So glad to be here. So glad that all of you are here. I need to scoot up. Well, this chair. Actually, I need a new chair. But lots of things are happening right now in this world. I just have to say, we have to step into our true powers, step into our true inner knowing, and not let the garbage on the outside affect us, And there's somebody that I follow on Facebook, another spiritual healer, who I believe lives in Peru. I think he's in Peru, but I'm not exactly sure. And he got the crap beat out of him, and they stole all his money somehow and all this, and he's pleading for help to get back to Canada, and it broke my heart, and I just wept and wept and wept. And then I saw something else, and I said, you know what, I need to just take a break off of not that I'm on Facebook that often, but I went on there this morning to advertise my show, and that's when I saw that. You're seeing the creators. My hair stuck to my ring. But we're seeing the creators, that we follow, and there's a lot of madness going on, and people are getting sucked into that madness. Even the spiritual healers, we're the ones that really get hit with more of the stuff just hits us because I feel like we're being tested, and we need to step out of that. Step out of the matrix. Step out of that. Meditate. Get into our own true inner selves. And for me, listening to music, and I've been listening to a lot of manifestation music and upbeat music and stuff like that. And, trying not to let what's happening in the world affect me too much, because although we need to keep up with the things that are happening, but we also need to take care of our vessels. We are number one, and we have to take care of ourselves. So over here on YouTube, I have Richard Riddle. Hello, Richard. We have Starboy. Thank you for being here, my dear. We have Michelle. So I'm going to start writing names down. And I do have quite a few donations. So I will get to the donations first. And if you would like to get in line for a cosmic message, you can send me a love donation. It's always appreciated. Hello, Patty. Patty is over there. So we have Patty. Thank you all for being here. I just love and appreciate each and every one of you. So we'll see what your ancestors have to say. I do have several decks of cards here. We'll see what your higher self, your spiritual team, what messages do they have for you? So we're moving into the fire horse energy. And so we're going to get lit up with all these new ideas. I feel like we're getting lit up with all these new ideas. Ooh, it's making me burn. Pardon me. So that's energy. The energy's flowing. And so we're getting lit up with all these new ideas. And or it can make a fire into more awful things, because that's what you have inside of you. So it's important to change your way of thinking. If you're constantly telling yourself, I'm this, I'm that, I'm, negative things like I'm ill, why does this keep happening to me? I don't have the money for this. I was watching other creators, Sunshine and Darkness. So let me just get on here. And they're on here. So, Robyn, we're just talking about this too. We need to be aware, but not buy into the effect that it affects us. We are working on trying to be in a higher vibration to help. Yes, so when we raise our vibration, we also raise the vibrations of the things around us. And other people will look at you and go, wow, you can help others, with the way they're thinking. And so I follow Sunshine and Darkness. They're on TikTok and they have a wonderful show. And Sunshine looks, pardon me, looks in the magnifying glass and sees things in darkness. That they both do the cards, and they're just wonderful, wonderful souls. And I follow them, and they had somebody on there, and I'm not calling out names, and I'm not trying to belittle anyone, because we're all learning and growing, and we're all beautiful in our own way. But this person kept talking a lot of negative stuff about their life. And when you keep bringing in all this and talk about all the negative things that are happening in your life, that's what you're bringing in. That's what you're telling the universe. That's what the universe is bringing to you. I'm broke. So you're telling yourself that, and that's what the universe. So you need to change. I have all that I need, and start being grateful for the things that you have, because that's going to bring in more abundance. Instead of focusing on the lack, start focusing on what you already have. The love that's inside of us, and we need to show each other love. So I try not to, be too negative when, talking to certain people, or I'll just explain that we just need to change our way of thinking. That's all. Jill says Sunshine and Darkness are wonderful readers. So, yes, let me see who we have over here. So, we have Jill and Roy. Hello, Jill and Roy. We have Terry. Thank you, Terry, for your lovely donation. I forgot it was my 200th show. So Terry says, good evening. Wow, 200th show. So I'm looking at the Rumble comments over here to help the producer out, because she copies and pastes everything on into our studio, because Rumble's not in the studio and I can multitask like that. So I just go ahead and do it for her. And so Jill says, congrats. That's amazing. Thank you. Nancy Ramsey, thank you so much for your lovely donation. First up, I have Sandy with her lovely donation. And I put Nancy and Terry and Jill and Roy send me a donation. I have you on the list, my dear beautiful souls. We have Laura. I'm writing names down, so I try not to forget anybody. And we have Sandy already on here. Goldylocks says, thank you, Nancy and Ramsey. Thank you, Nancy and Terry, for your donations. We have Sunshine and Darkness. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Darkness. Those are two different people, but they share the same. They're together. So I like to read them separately. Maureen, we have Maureen. If you send me a love donation through Venmo, just let me know, because I have all my notifications turned off. We have Kavita. Hello, Kavita. So I have several decks of cards here I'm going to read. We have Sunshine and Darkness just saying hello and congratulations. That's amazing, they said. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I couldn't do it without the viewers, because, I wouldn't be able to have a show. Who am I going to talk to? The wall? I know one time it was really slow, and this was in the beginning, and I was like a deer in headlights. Like, oh, what? There's hardly anybody in here. Well, what do I say? Who do I talk to? Ruth, we have you on here. So I just wrote some names down. Spaden. Sandy Spaden. Sandy says Aquarius. The Aquarius. Did The age of Aquarius? Yes. So that's what we're going into, the age of Aquarius. Jill Ruth says, congratulations, Laura. We have all of you guys here. This is so fun. Sandy says, you rock, love you. And so Michelle and Star are saying, congratulations, thank you. Thank you all. So I'm going to start doing readings. I was going to read. We'll have to make it fast. The donated readers are going to get several cards. And then everybody else, I'll just pull a card for. Not being rude, but oh, and I want to apologize to the people who won my contest, my Christmas contest. It was Angie, which they already know, and then Sunshine won. I have been going through a healing process, and I really think maybe I'm going through like I don't want to say the dark night of the soul. I don't want to say that. But a lot of stuff is coming up for me, and I've been releasing a lot of stuff. And I also had a family member that crossed over, and so we had to deal with that. And so there was a lot of stuff just happening all at one time. And but I'm going to schedule the two of you for readings here. So I'll get up with you after the show. So I have a message, and this is from back in 2023. My guides wanted me to go back, and they picked this page out because my mother was in the page. Of course, I moved my mother out of the page. Let me show you a picture, an old picture of her. So that's my mother when she was a child. She lived on a farm. She was adopted, and she comes to all the shows. The show hosts get messages. They'll tell me my mother is here, and especially Carolyn, she'll give musical messages because my mom was musical. She played the piano. And then this is her adopted mom. It says, just keep smiling. And so she was the one that had over 150 acres of farmland, a cattle farm. And so it was pretty neat when we went to go to the farm. It was pretty neat. But anyway, I have a message for us all. OCO, beautiful souls, thank you all for being here in this cosmic circle. Now is the time to step into your true power, your true divinity. The winds of change are here. Let go of the old programming and step into a new way of being. And that's what I've been going through past few weeks. I've been releasing a lot of this old stuff that I've been carrying around. Why are we carrying these things around? Why are we letting people rent space in our head? People that no longer serve our highest and greatest good. We need to let that go. You are the master of your own creations. What you think you will create. What are some of the things you want to create? Feed your soul with the things that you love. Build your universe with beautiful thoughts of a wonderful new future. You are the captain of your ship. You can set sail far. Ask your spiritual team for help and guidance. The old is falling to make room for the new. Take care of your vessel with healthy minerals and self-love. You are here to help guide the non-believers to a new way of thinking. Have faith and believe in yourself. Some will stay and some will leave. This is the sign of the times. Be the love you wish to see. It is okay to fall back. Just make sure that you fall back into the darkness, but just make sure you turn the lights back on. Step up to your final destination. You know, we can sit in our darkness, and some of us have gone through a lot. And I was interviewed, so I talked about my life on another show. Now, The Mile. I couldn't think of what to call it, and and some of us have gone through a lot of stuff. But I feel like this: when you face trauma and abuse and different things like that, that's to teach you. And what I've learned from going through a situation like that is self love. Do I still have the anxiety that I carry around from it? Maybe I do, a little bit. I'm working, these are things that I'm working on. I'm a work in progress. Some of us are a work in progress. We are beautiful. I am beautiful. I'm picking up the pieces, the broken pieces from the shattered life that I had from the trauma and the abuse, and I'm making a beautiful masterpiece out of it. And I'm able to help others heal from those types of things because I can have a deeper understanding. It's like I went to this therapist, this was years ago, and she had no clue about, oh, I got this degree, I went to school to be a therapist, but no understanding of what I'm actually going through because she's never been through that. And actually, she chewed gum and smacked it and popped it. Well, that irritated me a little bit. And so I was like, peace out. I'm done with you. I moved along. Sometimes you do that, but it's just wonderful. So thank you, Patty is saying happy 200 show. Jill says, I think we are all works in progress. We love and appreciate you, Robyn. Thank you so much. So I have you all on the list. I'm going to start doing readings. I'm starting off with Sandy. I have 3 decks here. Sandy. Sandy, you're going on a wonderful new adventure. I have a grandmother here who's helping guide you. She's telling me that she's helping guide you. And she comes with one of your spirit guides who is the geisha girl, the Asian geisha girl that comes around. She's stepping up with one of your guides. And the geisha girl is telling me that she's saying, are you ready to set sail to your beautiful destination? So you're going, so this is a new chapter. She wants you to know that you're going into a new chapter. You're writing a brand new script. Your guides are helping you. I have to move that out of the way. She wants you to release. It's all about releasing because you're still holding on to some garbage that you need to release, and know that it's all working out for your highest and greatest good. And sometimes we need to be patient because if we're too impatient and we're trying to hurry things along, we might step into something that we later wish that we hadn't stepped in. So your guides are telling you to have patience, that it is all working out for you. So have patience. It's all working out for you, my dear. I can't make this up. I'm going to show you this card in a minute. But I'm telling you what. Relax. Relax, my dear. What is that? What? I don't know why. Now, I didn't want to get out of my seat because I'm propped up. I'm propped up on bellows. Because I got this chair. And to me, it doesn't get as high as other chairs do. And it's just weird. So it stays really low, but I also feel like I'm at a tall desk. And, I'm in my daughter's office. And she's 5'11". So that would explain why everything is tall around here. I'm like, where's your stepping stool? I needed to reach it. Mom, I don't need a stepping stool. She could reach on top of her refrigerator just fine. So, yes. So, look, you got courage. Your guides are asking you to have courage. So, it's the Aspen spirit, courage. I don't know if you can see. I did get a new computer. This is still my old one. I'm still in the process of setting it up. But your guides are telling you to have courage. You're going through a transformation. So 2 cards came out of this, and this deck of cards is the Sacred Forest deck. So you're going through a beautiful transformation. Look at that beautiful butterfly. So this is all taking this is all happening right now. So have courage that it's all working out for you. They want you to know that. You also got releasing old patterns. Look at that. You're releasing old patterns, and look at the birds are flying around. They're helping you to release. And pay attention to your dreams. Your guides are giving you messages in your dreams because during the day you have a monkey mind. They're telling me you have so much going on. You keep having all these thoughts about the future and what's happening and did you make the right choice and blah, blah, blah. They want you to stop doing that and pay attention to your dreams. Your guides are coming into your dreams and relax. They're saying, be still. This is the be still card. So I was like, I can't make this up because I was telling you to just relax, calm down. It's all working out. Be still. Everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. And it is all worked out. See, it is all worked out. It's all flowing. It's flowing into something really good. And you're going to be okay because it's worked out. It's all worked out for you. Your new job opportunity is here, but you hold yourself back with all the anxiety from it. And that's why your guides want you to be completely ready for this new opportunity they're handing to you. I see a silver platter full of gold coins. Wow, that's beautiful. So they're telling me they're bringing more abundance to you. So there you go, my dear Sandy. Whoops. So thank you. Thank you. She says, yes. Love you. Thank you so much, she says. So next up, I have Nancy Ramsey. I don't know if it was Terry or Nancy that was next, but I put Nancy on the list. Nancy Ramsey. What do you need to hear? What's coming up? Did you change jobs because you're talking about jobs? Or you're thinking about doing some kind of, there's a job opportunity or a business opportunity that's coming for you. So they're your guides are telling me. So I have these light beings, these really tall light holy beings that are standing all around you, and they're filling you up, and they're coming a man. So you have a man in the afterlife. So this was a love of your life. Did you have a man in your life that crossed? I think you told me. Was this a husband that crossed over because he's coming through? And whose birthday is it? Because I'm getting a happy birthday or a birthday celebration. There's some kind of celebration that's happening for you right now, or somebody near you. There's some kind of celebration. They're coming forward and they're telling you that they're bringing in more abundance, but you are still releasing. So you're releasing, and something beautiful and new and magical is happening for you right now. Your guides want you to know that. The holy angels are helping you heal from your past wounds and the grief because you went through a really long grieving process. And so they had been helping you. And I don't know if you're going through a grieving process right at the moment. Yes, my husband. Yes, your husband. So he stepped forward with the holy angels. He's in the heavenly realm. He's in the heavenly realm, and he had a choice. He's telling me he had a choice to come back, or to stay there. And he's doing some things in the heavenly realm. He's helping out. He's helping build some new stuff, and something to do with all this new these new frequencies. So these new frequencies, and he's showing me music. There's these different musical instruments, and he's showing me these musical instruments. Did he play music or like music? Because he's showing me music, and so they want you to raise your vibration through music, and they're helping you. And there's some business opportunity, and you've never had to worry. So why worry now? Everything has always really worked out. That your guides want you to know everything has always really worked out for you. Might not seem like it. So there might have been some things that you really wanted and it didn't happen and you were disappointed, but then later you realized it was for the best because if it had happened, things would have turned out differently. So, yeah. Why won't the cards stay up here? Guys! Well, I think the table needs to be a little bit wider, a little shorter and a little wider. So I'm just going to pull a card from this deck. Ooh, renewal. You're going through a renewal. I'm looking, there's a little frog, and it's okay to have another relationship. So look, she's like the beautiful princess, and look at that frog. I don't know if you can tell that that's a frog. My camera's acting up. But that's a frog. She's pointing down to a frog. The girl who kissed the frog. So there is there a relationship that you're in right now or you're thinking about going into, but you're holding yourself back from because the love of your life moved into the heavenly realm, and they're saying it's okay to go step into other relationships. Your guides are telling me it's okay for you to do that. And so realize that you're a free spirit. Flow. Flow with this beautiful new energy that's coming and quiet your mind. Quiet your mind from all the stuff that you're telling yourself, you're holding yourself back. And so they want you to be still and realize that you are a free spirit and you don't have, and I'm getting these guilty feelings of guilt. So releasing the guilt you have over something, please release that. Ooh, stop pushing and striving. So see, you keep pushing yourself because you think that's what you have to do. Your guides want you to relax a little bit. You don't have to keep pushing and listen from your heart. Look, and your husband is saying he's in your heart. Listen from your heart. Step into your true divinity and love yourself unconditionally and know that everything happened for a reason and beautiful new opportunities are happening for you right now. You're manifesting great things. He's showing me a ring. So is this a wedding ring? Is this your wedding ring? He's showing me a ring. He's talking about this ring. Um, and is it on a necklace or there's a necklace? Something to do with this chain. And there's a ring. And I have a mother stepping forward. Is this his mother or your mother? She's stepping forward. And they're talking about the beautiful new things that are happening. And as I'm talking to you about that, I'm seeing a butterfly because my daughter has a big butterfly up there. I can't really show it to you, but hanging on the ceiling. And so they're talking about this new transformation that you're going through. So there you go, my dear lovely lady. Thank you, Nancy. I hope you can take some of that with you. I feel the renewal and the magic. I haven't met anyone yet, but I'm open. Yeah, so he wants you to be open and you love music. Yes, my husband. So he's talking about the music is really going to raise your vibration. So next up we have Terry. Let me get a drink. Oh, there's some fire. There's some fire around you. There is like, whoo, dang, this some greatness. Some really, whoo, some really good things are happening around you right now, Terry. And your guides want you to know that it is magical. So they're bringing in this magical new energy to you. And I feel like you've been a little lost at what you're doing or where you should be going. But are you moving? Because I see a move or a travel. So they're showing me a move or a traveling into another dimension, a higher realm of consciousness. So, yes, they're talking about that. Have you been doing some spiritual work? they're talking about that. If you're not doing it, they're telling me that you should. And I feel like you and a group of other women, and there's a relationship. So there's a love relationship. I'm really seeing this love relationship happen. You're really connecting to someone you have a really good connection to, and it's going to start off as a friendship and develop into something more. Or maybe this has already happened. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but they're talking about this relationship. And I do see some travel. I do see some travel. You guys are talking about the travel. Wow. Ooh. Traveling. No, that card went on top. Ooh. Magic. See? Pure magical energy. Wow. Stepping into your power. You're you're having a deeper understanding. They're telling me you're having a deeper understanding of the things and you're trusting your intuition. Your intuition is on point and you're really good at manifesting things. So it can either be good or bad, depending on how you what you're putting out to the universe. But keep it good. They're talking about that. Keeping it real. Believe in yourself. This card says believe, and look at all that energy. So you're getting lit up with this fiery energy. So I don't know, are you thinking about doing something totally different? You're getting lit up with this fiery energy. And so when things come up in a reading for people, if you're thinking about something, that's validation. Your guides are validating that that's what's happening, Terry. They're lighting you up with this new, and so you're moving through your fears, the things that have held you back. And I feel like you're going through some kind of thing with yourself, your inner self, and your self love. And so I feel like did you face some kind of health issue? You're coming out of whatever it is that really brought you down a little bit. You're coming out of these issues, these health. It's something to do with your health because they're telling me something. It could be mental health or whatever it is, your health, or does it belong to one of your kids? I think it's something to do with you, but you do collect stuff from your kids. So your guides are telling me you're a collector of other people's energy, and so you need to learn to shield yourself from that. And it's okay to worry about your children. They want you to know that, because you're a mother and you love your children and we worry about them. But don't hold on to their energy and release. Release. Look at all the birds that are flying. They're being released. So you're moving through the fears. Ooh, vulnerability is power. So yes, you've been put into some vulnerable vulnerability, vulnerable energy. Why can't I say that word? And but your guides want you to know that you're really powerful, and so you're stepping into your power, and people are looking up to you because you have this leadership energy. They're looking up. So, are you leading people? Are you in a management role? The magic of nothingness, the magic of just being here and now, and just really paying attention to your signs and messages. You're getting signs and messages all the time as what to do when you're thinking about something you want to do, like maybe through music, and you doubt it sometimes. Stop putting that self doubt in there. There's a wonderful new, and I think this is a new opportunity, or is this an opportunity you stepped in and you're not sure about? They're telling me this new opportunity is really going to light a fire around you and really bring in this new golden. I'm getting this golden energy that's shining down. They're bringing the golden energy into your crown, and you're having more self awareness of everything. Your third eye is really opening up, and you're seeing things more clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's going to be a bright, sunshiny day. So they're telling me it's a bright future is so bright. Everything, The clouds have parted. They want you to know that. And to really just, I'm in a management role. You are in a management role. Been a rough time at work and had many challenges working on me more. Yeah, so your guides are telling me to keep working on yourself more and trust your intuition. If you're having second thoughts about whatever it is that you're doing, trust it. And they're bringing in more abundance. More abundance is coming to you. And so if this is really trying your patience, they're telling you that maybe you need to step down and move into something else. But they're your guides are bringing it all to you. So you don't have to worry. So I feel like you worry about, oh, am I worrying about the bills? Because if you stop something before you have something else, then how are things going to get paid? Don't worry. Everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. It is all going to work out. And I do see you traveling, and I don't know if you travel with your job, but it is all working out. Working my way through all hope and positive things. You guys are telling me more positive things are ahead. So you are releasing a lot of stuff right now. And I feel like that affects your health. So just really minerals and just love and speak love into your water and know that it's all working out. So there you go, my dear. Hello, lady. La 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 lady. We have over there. So thank you, my dear Terry, my dear. And I will we need to get up with each other. There's more to come out of me. We'll be in contact. I love you so much. Thank you. Love you. Believe it. Yes, your guides want you to believe it. Yes. So who else do we have? Jill. 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 Jilly. Jill. 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 Mm. Wow. Whew. This is a leadership card. So they're telling me you're going to be leading some. You're in a group. They're talking about you being in a group with some other people. I'm getting that you're going to be in a group with some other people and you're going to lead them into something. What are you doing? You're thinking about some new things. So step into that power. Your guides want you to step into that power. You're thinking about doing some new things. They want you to step into that power and move forward knowing that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good. And I see a lot of redoing of sorts. So changing things around you and changing things. So from your old house to your new house, you're changing things in your new house different from your old house. I do see that happening. And I see you getting together with groups of people and yes, and learning some new things. So you're gonna learn some new, what am I getting? Like some arts and crafts or something? Is it an arts and crafts group or something? Are you going to teach people? Because I'm getting teaching coming out of you. And look, this is moving forward. This card is moving forward. So yeah, tapping into your power as you're moving forward. You have a lot of good things coming out of you and ideas and trusting your intuition and know that you have everything inside of you and tapping into your sacral power. Tapping into your sacral power. Look at that beautiful flower coming out of you. Releasing the old stuff that you've been holding on because that sticks in your gut. And so you're going to start feeling happier, healthier, and just a wonderful new you is coming out of you. There's some new things, and I feel like you're going to be in with a group of people. Your guides are telling me that. So there you go, Jill. Let's see what we have for Roy. 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 Roy, retreat. So you're making your house your home. And that's your little retreat. And so I feel like there's like a man cave type of thing happening. You have your own little retreat happening. And I do see you guys traveling, so I don't know if you plan on going anywhere. You are. They're telling me you're going to travel somewhere, go on a little retreat, like a little vacation. Yes. And you're being fearless. So you're going to take on new challenges and new things, and you're going to learn some new stuff and do things differently. And so they're telling me maybe that has to do with changing things around in your home and building things. So I feel like you're very creative. And so, yeah, you're working on some new things and become your own priority. So everything is working out. So take special care of yourself. When all these things are happening, take special care of yourself, Roy. Your guides are helping. The holy angels are here, and they're telling me they're helping you with any health concerns that you have right now. So make you your number one priority. When all this stuff is happening, remember yourself and really take care of yourself. And they want you to know that they are helping you with that. Look, I see there's a lion coming out of that. Look at that. Just fierce lion energy. It is all going to be just great. So there's lots of new stuff happening, but take care of yourself. You don't want to hold on to so much stress that's happening all around that you let yourself go. So there you go, Roy. I love and appreciate the both of you. Great cards, great messages, Jill says. Hmm. So that takes care of the donation so far. If you sent me a donation, please let me know. I'm going to start giving messages now. I'm going to pull a card for everyone else. So next up I have, let's see who we have over here. Jill, Roy, Richard. Hello, Richard. Lady wants a reading on her career. Let me get to Richard. 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 Filling up your cup. Filling up your cup. Your guides are telling me that you need to relax. Relax a little bit more. They're bringing in some new things for you. Some new, what's the word I'm looking for? Adventures. They're bringing in new adventures for you, Richard, and they're filling your cup and it's overflowing. Make sure you blast your water. Drink more water, Richard. Are you not drinking enough water? Do you drink soda? Drink more water. Your guides are telling me you need to drink more water. So feed yourselves. Speak loving, kind words into your water. Thank you for feeding my cells with all this lovely, beautiful, healing energy. Mm. I like to take my tuning fork on the glass. I have a glass jug and take my tuning fork and put it on there and watch the water vibrate. Oh, they're talking about you. Do you have any tuning forks, Richard? They're talking about the sound healing for you. The sound healing is very good. I know you're musical and you do karaoke and stuff like that, but doing some sound healing is really going to help. And yes, I know a burr, it's cold. So something to do with the cold weather is really my joints are stiff with your energy. So drinking more water is going to help. Add some minerals like some Celtic sea salt. Your guides are telling me to do that, and that's going to help. And they're bringing in more abundance, and so more adventures are coming your way. Yep, just take a little better care of yourself because they're bringing in more. And believe in yourself. I don't think you always believe in yourself. So there you go, Richard. We are waiting all the readings until the end. Oh, that's so nice of you. Roy loves his message. We are making our new house a home. Thank you. So there you go, Richard. I love you, and thank you for being here. He's been with us for a long time. So next up, I have Michelle. I'm going to move these cards out of the way. I'm pulling a card for the rest of the collective. The power of silence. Look at that. The power of silence. I feel like you need some peace and quiet. Ooh. And the red is very significant for you. The red. Beautiful color. Those are red flowers. Look at the red. Ooh, the red all around, the red dragon, the fiery red dragon, the fire horse energy. They're talking about that. That's coming in. Ooh, you need some time for yourself. You don't have any time for yourself, Michelle. Your guides are telling me that you need to take time for yourself. I know that you take care of a little baby, you take care of your grandson, but maybe it's time for him to go back to his mother or another family member to help you out a little bit because you need to take time for yourself. You are a worn out woman. You're so tired. I'm feeling like your guides are really trying to energize your soul, but they need you to really just sit with yourself, sit in this calm, quiet, peaceful. When the baby's asleep, just sit and relax with yourself. And that's hard to do. And for me, that was always really hard for me to do. So, in order for me to meditate, I had to meditate with music. But I've learned since now to accept the peace and quiet. So, accept the peace and quiet. And I see some good things coming out of all that for you. So, yes, loving, showing yourself some love and kindness. That's what your guides want you to do. Or you'll put your health at risk, they're telling me. So don't do that to yourself. Ooh, they're talking about the tea. What kind of tea? Blue. I'm seeing blue tea. Do you have blue tea? What is this blue tea called? They're talking about this blue tea that's very beneficial for you, Michelle. So I'll leave that with you. There you go. We got Starboy. What do you know? Everything unraveling. Look at that. Lots of. So your guides are telling me that they're trying to bring in this new energy, but you're holding on to a lot of stuff. You're holding on to a lot of stuff that's happened, and they want your guides want you to release that and step into your beautiful, loving self. You hold yourself back because you don't believe in yourself enough, Star. So your guides want you to have a, a belief in yourself and a deeper understanding of your oneself, stepping into your true divinity, your true power, Star. They are bringing in this new energy, but all the old is unraveling. It's all coming away from you. Let it go. Release it. Let it go. Let it go. There's a lot of things happening, and your guides want you to let it go because they're bringing in this. It's like this lotus flower coming out of there, bringing in this new beauty all around you. Beauty in a relationship. You're not in a relationship. I don't think you are, but they're talking about a relationship. I think there is a new love, interest, and it's going to bloom because I see it blooming. So there you go, Star. Patty. Hello, Pooja. Pooja would love a message. I just put you on the list. And I didn't put who lady. Lady. Red roses, yes, I see the red roses. Wow, Michelle. This message is for Patty. Patty cake, baker's man. Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Patty, set your inner child loose. Set your inner child free. You're holding, your inner child has been locked up in a cage. So your guides want you to continue to release. You're releasing little bits and pieces, but they want you to release it all. Really, just take all that stuff you've been holding on to and just chuck it out the window and just fly. Fly like an eagle because they're telling me the more you release, the more they bring, the more abundance you're going to receive. Oh, look, that just flew out. Feel into your emotions. So yes, a lot of emotions. And look in that line, just releasing all that. Hear the lioness, hear me roar. And look at the butterfly. The butterfly is talking about the transformation that you're going through. So you are releasing. So you're stepping into your power like nobody's business. And you're not going to put up with any crap, Patty. So, yes, you're stepping into your power. Set your inner child free. Ooh, and bake. Do you bake stuff? I'm seeing baking. Beautiful cakes. Do you make cakes and stuff like that? Where's the baking coming from? Or maybe it's something you thought about. Getting into your creative side and letting the old way of being go. Letting the negative thinking go. You're a lioness. There you go. How much time do I have? Oh, we have a little bit of time. So Michelle says, I'm relaxing more. There you go. Blue tea, PTs. Oh, is that what it is? Thank you. Well, they want you to drink more of that. So this message is for Maureen. You also have some things that are unraveling. Crazy. I shuffled the cards and this was the one that came out for you. Maureen. Wow. So you are releasing a lot of stuff. You have been releasing a lot of stuff, but you kept holding on to it. And so the move is a new change. And so the change is good. The change is bringing in a love interest. I'm being told that there's a love interest that's coming for you because you've released so much. You're going to match someone else's energy. So they're talking about this new love interest and you're getting new information. So you're getting new information when it comes to your son's case. But your son is here. Jacob is here, and he's telling me, "Mom, you have to release it. You have to because the holding on to whatever that's happened and the unknowing of not really knowing what really happened is held put a stall on everything." And he was saying, Mom, you have to release that. And he's helping, he's bringing in a new relationship for you. And he's picking daisies and he's in daisies. And what are those things that you blow? You would blow and then they would fly all around. He's picking these things and he's handing them to you. And he says, Mom, these are for you. And he's just really wants you to step into your loving power, the love, the deep love that you have for him. Put that upon yourself because that's bringing in something new and magical for you. And so, yes, the change was necessary, the move was necessary, and it's bringing in lots of abundance. Hello, Caroline. Caroline, we have here. So we got Maureen. Now we have Ruth. Inspiration hunt. Ooh, you're getting inspired. Are you doing a new book, Ruth? Your guides are telling me. And look at the beautiful waterfalls. There's waterfalls in these pictures, and the water is just washing away all this old stuff, and it's bringing down new energy. So you have all this new energy coming out of you. Wow. And you're just really starting, you're doing some new things. And I think it involves the children. What's going on with the children? And so there's some new things, new activities. They're talking about the new activities. I can't tell what that is on this leaf here, but it looks like it might be a little bug. It's hard for me to see that. But ooh, nature, getting out in nature more. It might be cold where you're at, Ruth, but they're telling me come spring. Spring is bringing in all this new energy for you. And so look at the flowers. They're blooming purple. The color purple is significant for you. Your guides want you to incorporate more purple. Lavender, I'm getting the lavender for you. Lavender is very healing. And so they're talking about that. They're bringing in more inspiration and more ideas. Trust in your inner gut and the things that you want to do. Should I really do that? Yes, they're telling me. There you go, Ruth. This message is for Kavita. Ground from the root. Ground from the root. Work on your roots. Ooh, I got that message earlier. What was the message? Because I wrote it to myself. Somebody heal the roots. So your tree is stable. Healing your roots. There's some stuff, and I don't know. I feel like there's something that happened with family because your guides are talking about something to do with family or a close friendship. And so they want you to release that and to heal yourself, get rooted, heal your roots. They're bringing in this new healing energy that's coming to you, but you have to listen. The guides are giving you messages that you're not listening to. And because I feel like maybe you're still having problems with your ears, but we have to release that. We have to work on the root of the problem. What is rooted inside of us? We have to work on that. And it's going to release. And you're going to get this release, and you go, psh, it's going to be like magic. You're going to be like, wow, I just released. Because you're still holding on to something. Your guides want you to release. There you go, Kavita. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you're releasing. So this message is for sunshine. Ground. Well, work on your roots, sunshine. You got the same exact card. I'm going to pull another one just in case. Wow, I just shuffled this whole deck. And you got ground from the roots. So you need to work on your roots. Your beautiful tree is growing magnificently. But you still have to work on the stuff that's in here. Your stuff that's in here. You're working on that stuff. And they're throw release. I can't make this up. Throw release. I said you have to work some stuff that's in here. And they're talking about your throat chakra. Releasing stuff because I feel like you held things in. You weren't able to speak about it. You're going to speak about it. You are a healer and you're going to help people. And you're working on your roots because you want your tree to be really strong. So there you go, sunshine. This is for darkness. I'm going to actually really shuffle the cards. See if one hopped out for you, darkness. It did. The magic of nothingness. The magic of nothingness. Get sitting with your inner self. Meditation. Really, you get a lot of you're getting a lot of new inspiration. Are you creating something? A craft. They're talking about your craft. You're getting a lot of new inspiration, but sitting with yourself in peace and quiet and really listening to what your guides had to say to you, darkness. They're bringing in this new information, but I feel like you have lots of squirrels. Squirrels! Squirrels! You're distracted. So sit with yourself and release all the distractions that are happening because they're bringing in some new information to you. And look at all that light that's coming in. Beautiful new light. So there you go, darkness. Thank you for being here. Okay. Lady. Laura. This is for Laura. Laura. Move through your fears. You also got moving through your fears. So you have a lot going on right now. And so you're stalling on whatever it is. They're helping you with this new stuff that you're creating, but you're stalling because you feel like it's not good enough. And so, and when it comes to the book, you write and rewrite things because you feel like that's not how it should be, or that doesn't sound right. It is right. And your guide, the holy angels are helping you with the stuff that you're creating, but release the fear that you have around it, the fear of it not being right. So Ruth says, thank you. Sunshine says, yes, every day and even now, thank you, they say. So true. So, yes. This message is for Lady. Trust yourself. Trust you have the power within. Trust yourself and your inner knowing. Were you the one that was talking about job, lady? Love and gratitude for message, Robyn said. That's Pat. Gratitude, lady. Hello, Goldylocks. We love reading on my career. Yes. Trust your guides are giving you the information that you need for a new career opportunity that's coming. But you have free will and you're allowed to be picky and choosy. And but trust your inner knowing when it comes to that. And I know there's a puja. Puja, wisdom from the solar plexus. So you're getting more wisdom coming out of you. Your inner knowing is really strong right now, Pooja. Your guides are validating that your inner knowing is really strong right now. Maureen says, great show. Did I miss anybody? I got Laura. Did I just do you, Laura? Yes, I did. And so I feel like I missed somebody. And if I missed you, I'm so terribly sorry. But I'm running out of time, my dears. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you dearly, and I will see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.